start with the Cubs. We know who they play. We know when they play. We know who's pitching. This we know all about. And I love Fridays with the Cubs. In this one, I'm showing the Cubs $1.70 and the total 8.5 over 15 with your Royals, Mindy, against. This would be the game to go, by the way, hint, hint, hint.
This would be the game to go
want to
to.
go to Wrigley Field, Mindy Hahne. This would be one of the games. I know you'd rather be the Royals be better, but this would be a good one.
Yeah, I think so. But we got two pitchers here with their splits. Pretty high ERAs here. 6.57 for our Cole Reagans, and we got 6.17 for Jameson Taillon. So yeah, those ERAs there are pretty similar. But if I take a look at Cole Reagans, where he puts on 5.1 guys via the walk per game here, per 9. So for me, I'm going to go with the Cubs. Let's take them on the money line.
Cubs money line?
Yeah, I can't have, a Royals pitcher put 5 Cubs on a game the way they hit the ball. Forget about it. It's the Cubs today.
No, but he seems to work out of the jams a little bit. And 4 starts, he has a 2
point. You're setting yourself up for disaster. I got you, Ramon.
Do it here. I would almost I would consider him on the run line, but if you want to take him on the money line, I like him on the money line. I like the Cubs today.
We do get to challenge versus Scotch.
Oh, his Scotch is on the what?
Yeah, he likes the Royals today.
Wow. Well, I mean, it could be the fate of Taillon, certainly. Even though Taillon has a 5.4 ERA in his last 5 starts. I mean, those are similar to his season-long numbers and nothing special. The Cubs are 6-1 in his last 7 starts. And 4-1 in those last 5 starts. We know the Cubs are hot. I mean, they've won 17 of 24. Royals have lost 9 of 12 now. Again, I would imagine Taillon actually would have a pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I'm just relying on my computer printout that says this is going to be a pretty good day for Jameson Taillon. I don't know if it's AI or what, but I'm going to take the Cubs with you, even at $1.70 here. I think the way that Royals compete, we might see some folks in the chat. And you mentioned Scotch. If he's got it as a lock against his Cubs, I mean, did he really? Let me go take a look at that.
Well, it's not a lock. He did not have the lock.
Okay, he's just got him on the run.
Plus 1.5 for KC here.
Okay, Ron on the under here. That's the way I'm thinking under. You see the total is a reasonable total, so you know that the weather is not out of control or anything here. It's just I don't want to say a regular old day. I'm sure it's a fine day in Chicago.
Thomas always Lewis. A fine day in Chicago. It's got to be, right?
Jared's on the Royals, though. I know there's going to be some Royals support here, but don't Cubs are still on a heater. Like Jared. I saw the word, so I said,
Yeah.
You guys, I gotta stop the show. We've got to listen to Jared. Just teasing you, my brother. We appreciate you so much and your contributions. Everybody's listening to you, man. We're all listening to each other. All right. I don't know how many times you could say it. Dre loves the over. And Mo, Cubs and over. I'm not seeing it that way. I'm seeing it on an under today. Scott says the Cubs will win it by 1, so that's perfect. Okay.
Right.
Verley here.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah. And GG Virgil. Wonder what that good game, Virgil. Just a typical good game. And all right, what is the L word? Loser? Is that the L word? All right, let's take the Cubs. $1.70. I get it. It's not like they win they're not winning.
Oh, maybe it's lock. I don't know.
Oh, lock. Yeah.
The L word.
I go back and forth, right? Because I don't want to say it, but it's just something everyone gets. It's like a trigger word in handicapping, right? But I mean, if you like it, even in my own mind, sometimes I'm like, that's I'm not going to say it's a lock, but I mean that's my best game, right?
Yeah.
Your premiums, they should be locks. Let me try to fix this, Mindy, or not fix it, but okay. So Scooble and Williams is the first game of the doubleheader. The line is just coming out, you guys, within the last. I say like it's some breaking news. It's been about 15 minutes, but we're just coming on the air. So Gavin Williams in game one, $1.15, and the total 820 going up against Scooball. This looks like game one here. And I guess
this was the same as yesterday, then, right?
Yesterday was going to be Scooball and Curry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's a little bit okay.
But I think the way they're discussing it now, this is what multiple sports books are listing as the matchup in game one: Scooball and Williams. Williams $1.15, 820. Whether or not there'll be we've usually gotten these right all year. I think this should be it, but this one I don't feel as certain as a couple of other times that we've had makeup doubleheaders. Especially
all right. Well, yeah. I mean, we talked about Scooball here yesterday a little bit with that high elevated ERA here on the road, 9.64. Again, gives up 2 walks per 9 innings, 1 home run per 9. Also have that Tigers bullpen that's a little bit yucky as well. I'm going to go ahead and go with Gavin Williams here in this first one and take the Guardians.
Okay, Mindy says take the Guardians here with Williams in game one. I'm just deciphering my notes here. Just if you'll bear with, just
scratch,
because
Ramon, scratch.
Well, no, well, I mean, I had the matchup ready to go. I just didn't have the odds plugged in, so I do want to just take a quick gander, make sure I got the play that I want to give out as the right play here in this one, because it does. I am going to be. Let me see, 8. I am going to be on the over, even though it's Detroit and Cleveland. I should say, even though it's Cleveland. But 115, the total 8. Just going to go over here in this one. I appreciate you going with Williams. Been obviously the better starter here. Looks good. Williams looking good so far here. 1.44 ERA in his last 5 starts. So, all right. Mindy on the Guardians in game one. I'm on the over. Let's see the chat. You guys ready? You guys ready to go both games here? I think. I feel like I just want to get the doubleheader out of the way. But let's see here. Yeah, Jared is saying Manning in game one. I go with sports books. They're pretty reliable people because they're not going to offer. Otherwise, they just offer action. But appreciate you as always, Jared. There. Butterscotch says go under in game one. Fernando here on the under. And yeah, Williams getting it done. Fernando on the Guardians here. Okay, so Curry here. Curry against Manning. Curry $1.35, 8.5 over at -120. This is Manning and Curry, game 2 of the doubleheader.
Well, both of these pitchers have been doing well, right? Manning on his splits 3.89, better than his overall ERA. Curry really, really good there at home, 2.65 ERA. Again, we talk about these guys not scoring a whole bunch of runs. I give them a little bit of a chance in the first one to score a bunch, but this one I think it's going to be under the total here of 8.5, Ramon.
All right, Mindy, with the under here with the Tigers and the Guardians in game 2 with Manning and Curry. Manning 8.18 ERA in his last 4 starts. Curry 4.26 ERA in 5 starts. Averages about just shy of 4 innings. I'm having deja vu because that's what I said yesterday on the
Right.
on the show. I kept that note.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna reuse that one.
Yeah. Let's see what the chat says. Not too much. I think they're kind of feeling like me here.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is we don't know exactly what the pitching matchup is. I have exactly what Ramon has, but you guys are seeing different out there.
It's just Jared. It's just Jared.
Well, no, Ron kind of said it too. He said he's seeing Skubal versus Curry game too, but I don't know where they're seeing it at.
Yeah. Okay.
I
think these are game 2 picks here. So Sports Girls got a sweep for the Tigers today. Baltimore Dre. Be more Dre, says Cleveland money line. Okay. Mindy on the under here. Gosh, I mean, I'd have to think under with these two teams. Yeah, I just did give out the over in that first one. But I'm gonna what is it, 135? I'm going to take the Guardians here in this one. I'll take the Guardians with Dre. Furley under in game 2. All right. Here comes the Blue Jays and the Reds here with Barrios on the mound. Going to be a road favorite here, $1.50. I'm showing the total is going down here to 10 over 20 in this one, and Brett Kennedy for the Reds.
Yeah, I don't have much for splits here on Brett Kennedy. Do know that he has a 5.14 ERA overall. I'm going to go ahead and take the Blue Jays here in this one. What are they sitting at? About minus 150 or so. I think Barrios has been pretty good on the road. 3.89 ERA. Plus that Blue Jays bullpen, a little bit better, 3.58. I'm taking the Blue Jays.
All right, we're going to have another play together here. I'm going to take the Blue Jays with you and Barrios here on the road against the Reds and Kennedy. This is probably a bullpen game for the Reds. I'm going to fix that total here, though. It's definitely, moving lower on some widely reported steam this morning that came in, showing it 10 over 20. Tough laying a road favorite here. I'm cringing a little bit, especially with the Blue Jays having lost 5 of their last 8 games, and Blue Jays also having lost 5 of Barrios' last 7 starts. But Reds still have lost 10 of their last 14. They seem to be fading a little bit here down the stretch. Maybe Toronto has a little bit more late season experience. I mean, Barrios has a 6 ERA. I can't sell you too much on him. I would imagine, look, this total has gone down. I'm sure that if it's the Sharps just playing numbers, if you will, that's going to create some value. Why wouldn't there be some runs scored here? I don't know. Let's take the Blue Jays, though, Mindy. I'm going to take the Blue Jays with you here.
All right, let's do it. On the money line.
What's the chat? Have they got any red? What have they got here? In this one, here's Jared on the Reds. Leroy is here today, and he says take the Jays. Mo is on the Jays, but Thomas is going to take the Reds here. This one looks like a two-way action. Dre's on the over. Scotch is going to lay a run line here. Frankie Diamond on the Reds. Sports Girl might lean the Jays. Brian Carter here today, Reds run line. Solo's on the Jays. So it's definitely mixed, but I think we're on the Reds, on the Jays here as a road favorite. Make no mistake, we're going to lay $1.50 here. Ron is here today. Thank you, Ron. Passing along his Spreadsheet play of the day. Yeah, on a night game. So take a look at that. We'll try to remember that. Lazzy Love says, take the Jays. So appreciate you stopping in, Ron, with the Orioles. Remember that, you guys, as we get there. And K's on the Blue Jays. Clyde's on the Reds. We're definitely not in agreement in the chat, but Mindy and I are going to roll with this road favored Blue Jays. I'm a little worried about the volatility in this game. I don't know. Blue Jays
pitching unknown. A little pitching unknown.
Blue Jays are massive under team, and Reds are totally going under right now. But Jared said it, talking about Berrios giving up home runs. I mean, Reds are going to be throwing out bullpen guys there against Blue Jays. I mean, it's bad. 28 of the last 37 games have gone under for the Blue Jays. 10 of the last 12 have gone under for the Reds. But we'll take the Blue Jays here. Let me worry about the total if I want to. So I want to go premium there, but I'd have to buck some real trends. All right, Mindy. If anybody, can go out there and throw a second straight no-hitter, it's not Jared. I almost said Jared Lorenzen. The hefty lefty.
Right.
Lorenzen here, Michael Lorenzen, minus $1.85. $1.85. The total 9.
Yeah, I think you kept on trying to tell me, hey, those Washington Nationals are making a little bit of money. And I'm like, I don't believe that at all versus this Red Sox team, and totally got burned there on a couple games with the Red Sox. But I'm going to go ahead and go back on the Phillies again. I'm going to go against the Washington Nationals. So, yeah, I mean, maybe it would be fun to see if he could throw a back-to-back here in this one. I just think, the Philly starter with Lorenzen just too good here over Don. That's the way I'm seeing this one. I'll take the Phillies here on the run line.
Yeah, I mean, it was the Nationals. Remember that he threw the no-hitter on August 9th against them. So could he dominate this lineup again? I don't know. I got to think the Nationals are going to take it a little bit personally. And, yeah, the Nationals have been big-time moneymakers here in this one. You think it's going to go under? You think Lorenzen's going to? No, this one's going over with the Phillies. Probably go over in the 4th inning. I'm sure Lorenzen will give up a bunch of runs. I'm sure Adon will give up a bunch of runs. He's got a 5 ERA in his 2 starts. The Nationals won both those games. So I'll take the over here. Come on. It's going over. Lorenzen going to throw another no-hitter on these guys. All right, here we go with the run on the Phillies. Run line, Jared on the Phillies. He likes Lorenzen maybe to get something done here. Nats run line. Nats have been money. Team total over. Nats, Harper home run. Ron Crawford on the Nats. And Nats are our secret weapon, it feels like here. Mindy's on the Phillies, so is Butterscotch. On the run line, Dre also. First 5 run line. Lorenzen's won both of those first 5s. Lazzy's on the Phillies. Charles Sharp says, Philly and over. I guess that's what we're on, kind of, here, Mindy. We just go with our NBH Woo. Hello. Nice to see NBH Woo again. Fernando on the under. Brian on the Nationals. And Frankie says Philly on the over. Sports Girl, I think, is going to be on the Phillies. And so is NBH. Woo! What does Woo do when Woo pitches? What does Woo do when Woo pitches?
Who knows? Who knows?
All right. Mindy's on the Phillies. I'm on the over. Okay, it's Friday for everybody. Burley on the Phillies run line here. Another one here, Mindy. We don't know quite what's going on. Let me see if I can grab something here.
Right.
No, we don't know anything. It's all on the Yankees. Yeah, we don't know what the Yankees are doing. We don't know. We don't even know if it's going to be Johnny Brito, but I think it is going to be Johnny Brito today for the Yankees. So we'll just have to make do. I think I'd have to maybe even make up the line here for us here, unless anybody
Oh,
else has,
goodness. Putting you on the spot.
yeah, unless anybody else has seen anything. I'll just have. Let me see here. No, I'm not seeing any line. Are you guys okay? I'm going to say here, Mindy, Red Sox and Yankees. Man, Bayo's been good. Let's call it. Let's call it a pick 'em. Let's call it a pick 'em. Can the
All
Yankees
right.
be favored here? I don't know if they can. I'll call it a pick 'em, and the total here, I'll make it 9.
Oh, okay.
What do
I
you
thought you
guys?
were going to come up with like an 8.5. So I'll take under the 9, probably go
I'm,
under 8.5 there as well. Both these two teams have just
yeah,
been terrible, and Bello's been pretty good here overall. So I can't. I just feel like I can't get a Yankees team to hit the ball right now. So gonna go under the total, whatever it might be.
yeah. Well, I kind of put it right in the middle of what you and I said there. I'll call it 9 under 20. I'm hoping that some people in the chat have some suggestions. I don't know. Could the Yankees come a small favorite here in this one? I mean, Bayo's
No,
been no,
I don't think
no. You
so.
say, or the
I
chat
don't think
saying?
so. I don't
You
think so.
think the Sox could be favorite? Will be
Yeah,
favored here?
yeah, I do.
Not heavily. 115,
Oh no,
120.
sure.
Okay. I mean, Bayo 4.63 ERA in his last 4 starts,
Well,
3.8
Red Sox have beat
overall.
him like the last 4 times or something like that. So
Okay, okay.
that's why I say I give the edge to the
Red Sox
Red
under in
Sox.
10 of their last 13 as well. So, all right, let me see. Did I get any help here? Thank you, Woo. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, Jared on the Red Sox money line. Fernando Red Sox. I mean, I think we're all in agreement. It's kind of like PZ. Hello to PZ. How's our intro song coming along? Ronnie's on Boston. Rem Most here today, keeping us in check as well. Maybe Jared on the Yanks. I don't know. Butterscotch on Boston. Solo Boston. Jared Boston. Okay, Ron's giving out says $1.25. Maybe Ron. Okay, well, Mindy said it and Ron said it. Maybe, yeah. Look. I know we're down on the Yankees a little bit. They're still at home. It's still Red Sox Yankees. I mean, they're only what 3 games ahead of them in the standings, and the Red Sox are on the road. So you got to kind of, yeah. Maybe the Bayo starting over Brito and bullpen does give a little bit of advantage to Boston, but Bayo's still not totally polished yet. Here's Jared, first 5. Boston easy win, he said. Charles Sharp on the Red Sox. Solo, all right. I'll you know what? I respect the chat here, Mindy. Since you said under, I can at least change the line a little bit. I'll just go with the chat, and maybe I'll adhere a little bit to you guys and call it $1.20. How's that? All right. And so Mindy here on the under. I guess I'd have to take the Yankees if I was the one that said a pick 'em or so. And the law of average, the law of deduction here. I don't know what I will now. I'm going to be on the Red Sox. I'll take the Red Sox. All right, you guys. Kay on the Yankees. Tom on the Red Sox. All right. A little bit about what's going on here with Strider. 215, 220, 8.5 over 15.
Yeah, Ron's guy is on the mound, ready to go. I'll also be taking Strider today. I'll take him minus 1.5 runs here today. I just think he's just too good. The Braves just have too good of bats here. I know Cobb's been pretty good himself, but again, he puts a lot of guys on via the walk. 2.8 per 9. Also gives up the home run. Almost 2 home runs per 9 innings. Gives up a 444 slugging percentage versus this Braves team. So I will be taking Strider here minus 1.5, and he needs a little bit better outing. I think he gets it done today.
All right, yeah. What's happened to Cobb? He's got an 8 ERA almost in his last 3 starts. He's Giants are 14-5 in Cobb's last 19 starts, but Braves are 11-3 in Strider's last 14 starts. Braves have now won 8 of 10. I want to give the Giants a big chance here. They are struggling, having lost 8 of their last 11. This is a big number. I'm going to go over 8.5 with the Giants and the Braves today. Braves have gone over in 13 of their last 20. Giants have been a pretty solid under of late, but Braves at home, man, they just seem to go over. If Mindy likes them, maybe to mash here. I'm giving the Giants a chance, and I think maybe they can get some offense on against Strider. But Strider, he's been 4.4 ERA in his last 5 starts. His numbers are still he's still very good. I don't disagree with what you're saying here, but it's certainly come back to the pack a little bit. Butterscotch has it as a lock though today. Jason, the Tide guy here,
also a lock
from Butterscotch.
No, Jason has a lock too.
Okay. Thank you. Brian says Braves money line in this one. Braves run line, team total over for Tom Hahn. Okay, Dre says Atlanta run line. Thomas Lewis Braves run line. And wow, Sports Girl says Garrett Cole is starting the game today. That would be breaking news, I think, actually. Here's a Brave. Oh, there it is. Well, because I think here the old lock word. How many emojis are there to express how you feel about a sports pick in emoji land? I don't think there are too many.
Probably unlimited.
Well, but would you know, like if I put up some random emoji that made me think it was a strong sports play, would you know it was my best pick? Like a lock.
A lock, I would know it's your best pick, but yeah. Otherwise, I don't know what else would be. Fireworks, maybe? I don't know. Exclamation points.
Oh, boy. All right. Got me laughing here. All right, in this one, Mindy's on the run line with the Braves, and I'll take the over. Here's the Brewers and the Rangers with Woodruff getting another on his comeback here, going up against the Rangers and Hahne. I'm showing Hahne $1.20 now. Maybe the Rangers are taking a little bit of action here. $1.20, 8 over 15.
Yeah, so you got Milwaukee here with Woodruff. He's been pretty good after his injury coming back. You also have a Brewers team that doesn't really hit too much here. I know the Rangers can, but I feel like it's going to be a tough matchup versus Woodruff. I'm going to go ahead and go under the total of 8 here today.
All right, I'm on it, Mindy. I'm on it with you. I don't need to dilly-dally around, ask the chat, contemplate, look at notes. I'm on the under here. I'll look at some notes, but just to fill in the blanks a little bit, you did a great job. Woodruff, a 1.99 ERA in his last 4 starts. Hahne's got a 2 ERA in his last 4 starts. Texas has gone under in 12 of its last 18 games, and Milwaukee's gone under in 4 of its last 5. Woodruff's gone under in all 4 starts. Hahne's gone under in 4 of his last 5 starts at home. I'm done. Let's take the under. Yeah. Let's put a bow on it. Put a emoji on it. Ron's on the Rangers.
Let's see what I can find for bows. Bow emojis. Nothing? What? That can't be.
Put a bow. All right. We might have an. I wouldn't want my lock associated with a bow, but everybody's got to have a thing.
Right.
I don't have a thing for my.
If there's a bow like this, it's kind of fun.
Okay, there it is. It's our. All right, that's our bow. Tie a bow on it. Play of the day. Sports Girls got it as a lock. We've got it as a violin or something. Huh?
That's why we're using our bow from the violin.
Bow and arrow. All right. Yeah, the Brewers do struggle with the bats. We know Rangers can mash, but Woodruff, so far, everything so far so good. So we're on the under. Let's go. Burley on the Rangers. All right. Mariners and Astros here, Mindy, with Miller and France. I'm showing France $1.45. The total 8.5.
Yeah, some fun divisional play here today.
Big. I could have talked that one up a little better, I think.
It's fine. It's fine. It's one of those that the Astros tend to have a hard time with the Mariners. And I feel like the Mariners, with the bats, you have Rodriguez. That's, I think, not up for discussion that he's had the week of his life. What can you say here? The Miller got the best of Houston there last time as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and be back on the Mariners here today versus the Astros. That's how I'm going to go.
Yeah. I want the Mariners in this one. Mariners need it. They've won 20 of their last 26. The Astros are smoking hot, too. They've won 20 of 30.
True.
France has been very, very strong. Oh, yeah. France has a 1.93 ERA in his last 4 starts. Miller has nearly a 5 ERA in his last 3 starts, but just like everything about Seattle right now, and I think there'll be some runs end up being scored in this one. I think the Mariners can get to France or maybe the bullpen a little bit here. I think the price is good. I feel like I want Seattle today. I know there's going to be probably maybe it's going to be split. Maybe there'll be more Astros. I don't know. Ron's on the Astros here. Dre, though, is on Houston. Yep. Jared's on Seattle with us. Butterscotch says he's got Seattle on the money line, and he likes a Nerfy here. Miller's allowed a first-inning run in just 3 of 17 starts. France has allowed a first-inning run of 4 of 17 starts. Thomas is on Seattle. Sports Girl pushes the easy button.
That was easy.
If I was in a room with Jared and Sports Girl, I'm not sure who. Well, I'd trust them both, of course. I was going to say I didn't know which one I'd trust. That wouldn't be right. Leroy on the Mariners.
Only the Mariners bullpen that struggled with the Royals.
The Mariners. I think I made up a saying. I don't know. I said the Mariners never met a lead they couldn't hold. I don't even think that's a saying, but I think I've never met someone I didn't like. I don't know, but anyway, we're on that
right at the end. It was perfect.
I want the Mariners. I want the Mariners in this one. Consensus play for Mindy and I, anyway. The Pirates here, going with Jackson again. Twins with Lopez, so pretty big favorite.
Yeah, this one's going to be tough for me. I mean, I kind of feel like the money line's just too high here for the Twins. I don't like them at a minus 234 here, 220 where it is
Oof.
right now for a guy with a 471 ERA, gives up almost 3 walks per game, 1 home run per game. Also have a Twins bullpen here that hasn't been doing too well as of late. Gosh, I'm really kind of struggling with this one because I kind of feel like I'm not really excited about the Pirates in this game, but I'm going to go ahead and take him here plus 1.5 runs.
Okay, yeah, it's tough because I do feel like the Twins are the right side, but the price, yeah. I mean, where do they? No one, no one's gonna want the Pirate. I know why you want the Pirates. I mean, this price has to be part of it here. I mean, I want the Twins, but I don't know if I can get behind that price. So Lopez has been tearing it up, 0.47 ERA in his last 3 starts. I'll take the under in this one with the Pirates and the Twins today. Pirates have gone over a lot of late, but I definitely think Lopez can have a strong game here. I think he can continue pitching extremely well as he has in his last few starts against Pittsburgh right now. I'm concerned for Pittsburgh. Just the price is no good. Twins should win. I even like them maybe on the run line. Mindy, though, take the Pirates. I got you because of price. Mindy on the run line. I'll take the under. Chat. Jose here on Minnesota. Ron on the Twins. Jared on the Twins. Fernando on the Twins. Butterscotch is with you, Mindy. Take that run line. And Thomas Lewis, Pirates run line. Sports Girl.
So Sports Girl's taking on the money line or on run line?
Yeah, right there. It looks like easy money.
Looks like are you paying the minus 230 or 220?
Yeah. No, I'd have to lay the run line, but I'd probably try to get it down to 1. Could I lay 1 at minus $1.75? Maybe that'd probably be what I'd be interested in trying to do. So hey, C. James, nice to see you as always. And Furley on the Twins on the run line here. So is Leroy with the under. And Jose says, give him the Twins run line over. Lazzy says under with me. Mindy's on the Pirates run line. I'm on the under with Lazzy Love. All right, the Mets got their pitching situation squared away, it looks like, for this one. We have a Joey Lucchesi sighting here going up against the Cardinals in this one. Yeah, I tried Wainwright on the show yesterday. Shame on me. Here you do have Zach Thompson. He's been okay. Not going to give you a tremendous amount of innings, but Cardinals here, $1.35, 9.5 under 20.
Yeah, well, I mean, Zach Thompson has been pretty impressive when he does get the ball here on the mound. I'm going to go ahead and take the Cardinals today here on the money line. I like them. ERA is only 0.63 there at home. Again, it's a small sample size, right? Not too many innings pitched, but I like the work that he has done. Plus, I kind of feel like the Cardinals bullpen has maybe turned the corner a little bit here this month. So only sitting at 4.4 ERA compared to that Mets at 4.52. Give me the Cardinals here today.
Cardinals, yep. Now we can start taking the Cardinals a little bit at this type of price, right? I mean, we were always complaining about how high the price. Look, this is still, you don't necessarily want to take them as a favorite. But again, this looks like it's already gone down a little bit. A little bit of a move here to the Mets. I mean, Lucchese's not going to give them deep innings for sure. So you can have all kinds of pitchers out there in this one. I think the total might even be a little bit too high, though. I don't think the offenses can, go off here. Cardinals have gone under in 13 of their last 18 games. But give me the Cardinals tonight against the Mets. We'll take them, Mindy.
All right, let's do it. Number
I
5.
don't mind in that situation against those Mets. I know the Mets got him yesterday. And we've got the picks here from the chat.
We got picks.
It's Jared on the Mets. Sports Girls ready for football games already. Butterscotch, Cardinals, money line. TK says, there we go.
Oh.
Here comes Jose, St. Louis money line. Yeah, I got ahead of us. Numbers gang, hello. Stephen Lewis, nice to see you. TK Cardinals. All right. And we've got Jared on the – let me see. You guys are on football already. You guys got me lost. Mario Moore here on the Mets. Nice to see Mario here today. All right. And we'll take the Cardinals here in this one, Mindy. Okay, White Sox going up here against the Rockies.
Oh, goodness. I can't wait for this one tonight.
Yeah. In this one, you've got Kopech. That's not Rockies $1.15 with Peter Lambert now. I had as a pick'em listed, so a little bit of a move here to the Rocks at $1.15, and the total, I'll call it 12 flat.
The clash of the crappy teams here. I don't know. Like, I feel like I can't really trust anything going on in this model. Like, I don't know what to think about these folks here. I got Lambert with 8.14 ERA here at home, 5.46 overall. You got Kopech 4.41 ERA, better than his overall at 4.58. So to me, I think that still kind of leads me to the White Sox. I feel like he has a little bit better, the better pitcher in this matchup. I think that's what it's pretty much going to come down to. Because the White Sox don't really have they don't really score more runs than the Rockies, and they don't have the better bullpen. I'm just solely basing this off of starting pitching, thinking the White Sox are going to be able to get to Lambert in this one.
Maybe they get out there and get a lead, I guess. Okay, but Kopech, 6.3 ERA in his last 4 starts is better than Lambert's 7.71 ERA in his last 3 starts. White Sox are 2-8 in Kopech's last 10 starts, but the Colorado Rockies are 1-5 the last 6 starts with Lambert. So, yeah, this is bad. I'm gonna have to take the over in this one. I don't trust any pitching here. Kopech does have some good numbers in against Colorado. I'll go over 12. I mean, I know I've been a proponent of a lot of Rockies unders, and they definitely have produced a lot of home unders. But I think we're starting to get into that late summer, bad pitching. New Boy's here today. He's on the Rocks. And Thomas is on the Rockies. Tucker Boy, hello. Tucker Boy on the White Sox here today. Frankie
Good morning.
on the Rockies. Leroy Flood here today. Nice to have Leroy.
For sure.
And that sounds like it's enough here in this one, Mindy, unless anybody else is ready. Oh, there's Kay. The Butterscotch got a prop for us. Kay on the White Sox. All right, Mindy. You're on the White Sox as well. And I'll just take the over. No one's going to win. I don't know. Someone's got to win.
All right.
Someone's got to win unless you're a preseason football game. Then no one has to win.
Right.
Erasmo Ramirez. Oh, the Angels. I guess the Angels don't have a pitcher. It's Tyler Anderson. And Anderson favored $1.15 here. The total, though, at 9.5. I'm going to just check. I mean, I'm showing 9.5 under 25 here. This might be yeah, a little bit of a move here. Go ahead, Mindy. I'm going to investigate further while you tell me what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting, right? Because Ramirez here, he actually has that high elevated ERA on the road, 9.53. Tyler Anderson, 4.8. His overall, 5.28 there as well. Gives up 4 walks. Again, I don't like guys that put guys on the mound on the bases because, you're still going up against a Rays team here that has 5.15 runs of offense per game. I'm going to take the Rays here on the money line today.
All right, Mindy says go with the Rays. I'm going to – didn't I put Anderson in there in our little graphic? It's been a bad road trip so far for the Rays. Well, I don't know if I could say – they have been winning a few games too, but I'm talking emotionally. But I'm going to take the Rays with you in this one, Mindy. I want the Rays here. It's a bullpen game, I think, with Erasmo. He can He can twirl a couple of innings. Anderson has a 5.63 ERA in his last 3 starts. The Angels have now lost 11 of their last 15. So if the Angels are going to angel and, kind of struggle here, I'm going to take the Rays with you. I want the Rays on the road here against the Angels. Here's Ron on the Rays. Numbers gang going over in this one. Scotch is going over. And here's Angels first 5 for Thomas. So don't forget to subscribe to our premium picks, Jared. Our records are right on our website, and all our picks are documented here at Tony'sPicks.com. Appreciate the commercial. Over here for Burley. New boy going over. And the reason I do it is because, man, the satisfaction of putting somebody on a winner to me outweighs winning, outweighs my own victories. I love it. I love the tout life. Hashtag tout life. That's me. Mo likes the Angels. Where would I be without the tout life?
Well, I just say, why not have lots of revenue streams? That's how I look at it. Get money from here, money from here, money from here, money from here. Right?
Well,
you're good
part
at
of it. I play my own games.
I play my own games too.
We've been big.
Right?
We're gambling up here. We're gambling up in here. And Mario, nice to see. I said hello earlier, so nice to have you. All right. See, James. I'll leave that to the guys over there, but I don't know. Maybe. Always love a good steak. All right, Mindy, we're on the Rays here. We're on the Rays. Make no mistake. All right, Mindy.
All right. What do we got?
Padres. Yeah, forget these.
The Padres. I knew it.
What a joke. What a joke. Look, we were on the Diamondbacks, so I don't have to say, hey, Padre fan, Ramon here. And with Lugo, come on, $1.70, is it? That's ridiculous. Total's gone down maybe to 8.5 under 25. I imagine that it's going to be hard to want to lay the pot. I actually like the Padres tonight, and for some reason they've become this big favorite that now has completely turned me off.
Completely?
Well, I don't know. How am I going to lay $1.70? I actually want to take the Padres in this game. Lugo is not a profitable venture, I'll tell you that much. But I know everybody says he hasn't pitched terrible, but Brandon Pfaadt is not looking like a major league pitcher.
Right. I want to go on the Padres today, Ramon, but I feel like you always want to steer me away from the Padres. I know that they're not, my specific team. So that's why it's a little bit easier for me to say, hey, let's go with the Padres today. But yeah, these two pitchers just, I think, squared off. No one really got a decision. San Diego's bullpen cost him. So I'm going to go ahead and go back with the Padres here today.
All right, Mindy on the Padres here with Seth Lugo.
Yep, I'm taking him. I'm doing it.
Yeah. Lugo has a 6 ERA in his last 4 starts. Arizona's lost 25 of their last 37 games on the road. The Padres have lost 9 of their last 13. Fott has he's always open. He has a 7.11 ERA in his last 7 starts with 0-5 record. Bad. This total seems to have dropped a little bit here. And, Lugo's gone under in, it's gone over in 5 of his last 15 starts with those high numbers. What a goofy game this is. I do think the Padres are going to win this game because I don't think Fott is good enough. I'll take the Padres with you, Mindy.
Yay, let's do it.
I wouldn't do it. You're willing to lay $1.70. I get all a Mr. Price guy, Priceline. I don't know. Sometimes we shouldn't lay anything more than we're comfortable with, I guess. Here comes some plays on Arizona. Let's see here. Arizona for Butterscotch on the run line. Let's see here. Atlanta run line for Butterscotch. Solo on the over. And Fernando on the over. Burley's going to take the Padres. And let's see here. Law Dog Jackson here today, and he's going to take the under. I have I don't know. This one may go under. I just would be embarrassed to tell anybody that I think it may go under. New Boy's on the Padres. Jared is on the Padres as well. All right. And I will be on the Padres with Mindy at $1.70 on the money line. Oh, my. Go Padres. The Orioles are going to take on the Athletics here with Gibson. He'll try to turn it around a little bit. He's had some woes, certainly.
Some woes?
$1.75. The total, though, is $1.75, 8.5 over 15.
Oh, goodness. Well, I mean, if you say he has some woes, I'm looking for a high scorer here in this one. I'm going to go over that total of 8.5 here in this one. Like you talked about, we got some elevated ERAs here in this game. Some guys that like to put folks on the bases. That's what I've been stressing. Pitchers, don't be putting people on via the walk. Gibson, 3 walks per 9. We got Medina here, 5 walks per 9. Each of these guys give up 1.5 home runs each in their 9 innings. So looking for an over total in this one.
All right, Mindy says go over with the Orioles and A's today. Gibson and Medina. Gibson a 5.55 ERA in his last 4 starts. He's gone over in 7 of his last 10 starts. Medina's got a 5.31 ERA this season. 3-8 record. I'm going to go over with Mindy here.
All right.
Sure. I do like the over. I like the over. Anybody with us here? Got some plays. Jose's on Baltimore run line.
Oakland can get their average of 3 runs per game, I think.
Gibson's been struggling, no doubt about it. Scotch is on Baltimore run line here. I think Law Dog says Orioles money line and go over. Okay, and Michael says over in this one as well. We're on the over, Mindy here. Mario's with us. And let's go ahead and take it. All right, Marlins, Alcantara, Dodgers, Gonsolin. In this one, the Dodgers are down to $1.30. We know Sandy's been pretty good of late, no doubt. Dodgers $1.30, and the total 8.5 over 15.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see this one as being a low score at all. We know that Alcantara, he's been kind of unable to follow up, like, with his, award-winning year last year. I kind of feel like Gonsolin's not the guy he was last year there either. I think both of these teams are going to hit today. I'm going to go ahead and take the over in this last game of the slate today.
All right, Mindy says go over in this one with Alcantara. I was trying to sell you on the fact that Sandy actually has been awesome of late. He has a ERA under 2 in his last 4 starts. Gonsolin, 4.24 ERA in his last 3 starts. The Dodgers, though, are 6-1 in his last 7 starts. I do like the over here, though, in this one. I'm going to go with Mindy. Dodgers, they've totally been going under during this winning streak now. 11 straight wins for the Dodgers? I think eventually is what happens here. I think Sandy can still he is pitching well in my mind as far as of late. Of course, I agree with you as far as comparing this season to last. Alcantara's been a money burner.
Burning that money.
The over here. I'm going to go over in this one with you, Mindy. Over 8.5. It's a pretty big number, actually. Let's see what we got here, though, in the chat. Dodgers money line for Scott, right? I mean, here's a team that's the hottest team in baseball. They've won 11 in a row. They're going to look. Miami's having a real nice season, and they do have the Cy Young win, but the Dodgers are just impossible right now. It feels like the reported steam came in on Miami. Indeed, I think that's the move that you see right there. So, okay, not much on this game. They really want. I'm tired of baseball. Looks like Law Dog on. He's got Law Dog on the over. Michael Thompson, LA money line. Shannon on the Dodgers. I gotta like the Dodgers possibly. Probably gonna see him on my card here again. Not a fan. Hey, I don't like the Dodgers, but I like money. Maybe the Dodgers should change their color to green.
Green.
Hey, Jamar Prampin is here, Mindy, and gives us Miami on the run line. Welcome to Jamar. Sports Girl went over in this one with us.
That's who I got on the run line. Miami.